Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel Fundamental English. Today I would like to teach about the modal verb would. I said I would like. Okay. So this is my topic today. When we see the conjugation of verbs, would is past participle of will. This would is used in all the three tenses in English. So let's see how we use would. First, past habit. Would is used to express past habit when something was someone's habit in the past or routine or regular activity. So this action is indicated through modal verb would. The example is, my father would rise at 4 to go for a walk. Would rise means it was his routine, it was his habit or regular activity. He woke up at 4 in the morning and went for a walk. Next is past possibility. To show something that it was possible in the past, we use would. Let's see the example. He had informed me that he would come. It was already informed in the past perfect tense that he was supposed to come in past. Next is past refusal. When somebody is refused by someone for something, then it is used in the sentence. Example is, I wanted to study science. It was my wish, but my teacher wouldn't allow me. I was refused by the teacher to follow the science stream. Next use is future relative to past. In such sentences, future and past, one part of the sentence goes in past and the other in future. For example, I promised her. This promise was made in the past, so third form is there. I promised her that I would help her when she needs. This needs indicates near future. S with an action verb. This is indicating near future. Just as you may see in the diaries of students, it is notices written like the school opens on Monday. Opens means will open. So this promise was made in the past to help in future. Next use is in unreal situations. Most of the time we hear children talking in their group and discussing or expressing their ideas, something very unreal, very fantastic. They live in the world of fantasy and talk like that. Sometimes we do the same. Also, when we talk something hypothetical, pure imaginary sentences are written in with would. So, unreal situation. Example for this is like, if I were a queen, I'd wear a crown. This is purely imaginative. I wear. In such sentences, subject is followed by where always, whether this subject is singular or plural. I wear, he wear, she wear, they wear, etc. If I were a queen, I'd. This is contraction of would. I would. I'd wear a crown. Purely imaginary. Nothing is going to happen like that. Let's see one more example. If I'd a lot of money I'd buy a helicopter. Purely fantastic. If I'd a lot of money, I'd buy a helicopter. This I have used here 2 times in this sentence. One is for I had and one is for I would. The problem is that how to identify which is I had and which is I would. In the very beginning or in my previous video, I told that modal verbs are always followed by the base form of the verb. When I'd is followed by the first form of any main verb, it means it is I would. And another rule for had, auxiliary verb had is always followed by third form of the verb. If any main verb was there, it would have been in third form. So had is followed by third form of the main verb if main verb is there, and modal verbs are always followed by the base form of the verb. So it is clear. Next is uncertainty. Uncertainty, where it is not very sure that it would happen or not, chances are 50-50, then would is used. If suppose they said that they would attend the function. They said that they would attend the function. It means it is not sure that they are going to attend or not. Certainty is not there. Chances are 50-50, they may come or they may not come. If it was will, if it was the sentence like this, that they will attend the function, it means it is sure that they are going to attend the function. So will indicates surety and would suspense. Next, would is used to make very polite offer, request, etc. in present tense. Let's see the examples. Wish also, preference also, these 4 things are expressed using modal verb would. Which 4 things? Offer, polite request, or someone's wish, or preference. Let's see one example of each. Offer. Would you have a cup of tea? This is a very humble offer. In place of would, you can say, do you want tea? Do you want coffee? That won't sound nice. This is the most polite manner of requesting or offering something. Same way, request. Would you please lend me your book? Would and please, making very polite request. Next, wish. I'd like to or love to. Anyone you can use, whether like you or love to. Go. To is followed by the first form of the main verb. To Darjeeling. So this is wish. It means I wish to go to Darjeeling. I would like to go to Darjeeling, or I would love to go to Darjeeling. Next is preference. I would prefer a glass of cold water rather than cold drink. This is your preference. Would, prefer and rather than. Next, would is also used in indirect speech. What is indirect speech? Let me tell you first what is direct and indirect speech, then its uses. Direct speech is the conversation between the first person and second person. When I talk to you, so this is happening in present tense. When this same conversation is conveyed to some third person, then conversation between me and you will go in the past. So if I say I will, you will convey like she would. So let's see the example. Direct is I said I will teach you tomorrow. Okay. Comma opens, comma close. So the same conversation you will convey to your parents. Then you will say the teacher said that she would teach me the next day. Will in direct narration has changed into would. Okay. So is it clear? If not, I can take one more example. Number 2. She said I will call you later. So indirect is she said that she would call me later. Will change into would. These were the uses of modal verb would. I hope it was clear enough. Please keep watching my channel, my videos, share, subscribe, like, comment, and also click on the bell icon to get informed timely. Thank you for watching.